Hello everyone, my name is Richa and I'm a senior in industrial engineering at Purdue University. I'm here today to share my story about how I decided which college to go to. Now looking back years later since I've made that decision, I'm really happy with going to Purdue. So hopefully I can share my methodology about how I came to that decision and maybe it'll help you out. So I think the first thing to start off with is to objectively look at your options. I, for one, am kind of that person that's like, follow your heart and go with your gut. But I think that's a really great place to start because you can kind of just check off and filter the schools that don't meet certain criteria that's very necessary. So, for example, academic rigor or maybe the financial situation. Kind of figure out the schools that line up in those two categories with what you're looking for. And then you can kind of move on to more, the vibes of a place. So, what is the teaching philosophy at a certain school? That's what actually helped me decide on Purdue. I really lined up with the collaborative, not cutthroat atmosphere that Purdue really fosters. And so I felt very comfortable going into that type of environment because that's definitely my learning style. Other things like social activities. Does the school have sports? Do they have a lot of clubs? Those are definitely things to consider. I highly recommend, I know that a lot of you may not be in the situation to come visit, but I highly recommend, every school has ambassadors like the organization that I'm doing this through. We're more than happy to help you, but also talking to just people around you. Be like, oh, if your neighbor went to a certain school that you're looking at, call them up and ask them what their experience is like. Current students, alumni, professors, figure out what a school's focus is, what it's actually like to be a student, and see if you can kind of see yourself vibing with a place. It's kind of like buying a house. Certain things you think that you need to have. You might think you need a 4-car garage, but you can maybe make do with a 2-car garage. I'm from Georgia. A lot of people from Georgia are like, I could never live in a cold place, and that's just like an end all be all for them. But you get used to it, and it makes you stronger living in a cold place. I'm very happy that I was able to go to Purdue, and that constraint didn't deter me from coming here. Another thing might be, going out of state. I think, if logistically it works out, then I'm super close to my family, but it's been really amazing for me to be out of state, just personally. I think I've become a very independent person because of it. So that's been awesome. So kind of look at it like that, traditional versus urban campus, those type of things. And at the end of the day, after you kind of have those objective things like moved out of the way, you can kind of go with your gut and know that you're not really making a wrong decision. So don't stress out about it too much. I wish you the best of luck on your college decision, and have a nice day.